Hello and welcome back to the Grand Principality of Lake City, led by Grand Prince Heavenly Snow. And I have done a new YouTube milestone, the great milestone of recording failure. Yeah, this is my second time recording this episode. It sucks, I know. It does. But basically what happened is I didn't realize my storage on my computer got full halfway through the episode. And because of that, it just crashed the entire thing and made it all unusable. So yeah, here we are. If you're wondering why there's only a short yesterday and there wasn't a full video, and the reason the short was put at 3 instead of 2:30 is I was going to put this video at 2:30 and the short at 3, but then this video crashed and I didn't realize till later, and then I went to edit it so I could post it on YouTube, and yeah. So yeah, now I missed that day because of that, so that's fun. Real fun, yeah. Increase the military budget. If it wasn't for the military, our princely restoration would have never seen the light of day. Now we must call upon the military once more to defend our fragile monarchy against our foes, both foreign and domestic. To accomplish this feat, we must raise defense spending to never before seen levels. You'd think I'd be able to read it correctly, like fully correctly this time, because, I've already tried before. How long do we have left on? Because this runs out partway through the video. I've subjugated the guilds. I'm doing that. I'm gonna put more on support equipment this time, just because less, I might as well have something good come out of the failed recording. So I might as well at least, since I noticed I was getting plenty of and support was not enough, just go ahead and put some more on support. Sacrificing for a better future. It is the duty of every pony to contribute their all towards the health and well-being of Lake City. In the short term, this may result in longer workdays and heavier workloads, but in the long term, Lake City will flourish as a result of this sacrifice. Lots of stuff going on, geesh. But yeah, I have a save that's at where I would be, but I decided I'd rather just re-record the episode than skip forward. At least then, it might not be my first reading of these things, but at least they'll see the events. At least we'll show things off. At least we'll still be in order. I need to do some military stuff before my command power goes over. Oh, I haven't even promoted my infantry guys yet. I did that that time too, apparently. You're cheap to promote, so I'll go ahead and promote you too. You're trying to cheat. Plus, you have Renowned Marksman, which is just a really nice thing. Achoo! Woo! Alright, I'm just checking on the recording, making sure it's all going well, because I don't want that to happen again. Yep. Looks like everything's going well. Yep. I want Captain of Industry, so I can get my civilian factories building quicker. The Citizens' Youths. The Citizens' Youths are an organization open to all foals within Lake City. They're an extracurricular group which organizes field trips and sports leagues for young foals. When the foals grow up, the Citizens' Youth will begin to teach discipline, preparing our younger generation for a future of military service and loyalty to the state. And that's just that event again. I'm pretty sure that's not the first time we've seen that event. It might be, and if it is, then I didn't read it. Whoops. But I saw, it appears every year. I think we saw it in 1007. I think. Tell me in the comments if I haven't read it, and it pops up once a year, so if I haven't read it, I'll read it. I'm not sure if I read it in a failed recording, or if I read it in the last episode. I just am not sure. How's the world looking? Oh, how's the world looking? Okay, so if the world goes the same as it did in the other timeline, by the end of the episode, Broadfield should have conquered this and this, but the Liberation Army is still surviving, but they're just like here left. Okay, let's see. Changing lands, shocking, defeat Chingalinia. The one weird thing I remember happening is the polar bear communities and the black and white storm did fight. Like, they declared war on them, which I don't see that often. I'm still getting the bonus from the Reign of Terror for now. That's good. Because the moment I stop getting the plus 20% from Reign of Terror, I get way less political power. Like, it is very annoying how much that loses you. Alright. The Military Science Committee. Military science, yes. The underdeveloped nature of both Lake City and science base and economy has limited the amount of resources we can contribute towards research. The creation of a dedicated committee on military science would properly manage these resources and make sure none are wasted on frivolous things such as wonder weapons. Yes, of course. Yep, they're doing the same thing as before, just pushing down this path. These two joined our faction last time. So hopefully they do that again, because that would just be nice. Though I think when I unite the guys, if they're in it, they don't unite with you, they just declare independence and leave your faction. Well, they don't declare independence, but they declare no longer part of your faction, so it probably doesn't even actually matter not if we get them or not, but it would be cool to get them. Yep, that's exactly how it went last time, though that one's just not shocking at all, because who would expect Alenia to lose to the Changelings? Absolutely shocking. At least they're allowing them to keep trading with Skyfall. What a nice overlord. They don't even need to finish reorganizing their army to beat them up. They can just beat them up. Alright, so once that gets to enough, we're gonna do Dam the Griff King. The construction of the hydroelectric dam upon the Griff King is no easy feat. However, if we were successful in constructing this project, we'd greatly increase the quality of life within our nation. As electricity is produced, irrigation becomes more manageable and previously untapped resources become available. Yes, that is the plan. There we go. Actually, what I'm gonna do first, before doing that one, I'm gonna wait just a little longer, and I'm gonna instantly do this one. The university, actually, no, I'll read this one first. Let's do yeah, you. Okay, now that I've finished that, I want to go move over and start working down here. Okay, you're doing Pony Yacht, so I don't want to do that. You're doing assist water time. Okay, so I can start down. Let's do River Science Society. The Griffonian Bomber Competition. The Griffonian Air Force is currently holding trials for a new medium bomber. According to our air attaché, our newest model is poised to win. A formal request from Estonian government is expected shortly. Representatives of the manufacturer are strongly in favor of the sale, but there are national security concerns about selling our most modern equipment to a foreign country. Should we permit the sale to go through? Absolutely. Boom. The University of Zebrica has been the premier location for Lake City students looking for an education in law, theology, and the philosophy. However, it's been hindered by relatively weak science and engineering programs. By investing into upgrading this facility, we'd not only gain valuable research space, but also stem the tide of brain drain leaving our nation. And then going over to River Science Society, the different countries that comprise the treaty all have their own universities with their own expertise, encouraging an exchange of knowledge and of students themselves, will help all member states to broaden their horizons and push the boundaries of science towards the modern age. Oh, and then the Carthaginian Republic is declaring war on Quagatai, because why not? So yeah, they'll probably take like just a couple provinces and then be like, okay, now you can live, bye. Because that's what they always do with them. Oh, I could go on and read what these ones we're not going to do are. Podian is one of the weakest members of the coalition. Their country consists mostly of rugged highlands. By investing in large-scale excavation, we can make a larger part of the country actually fit for industrialization. Surely the tribes will enjoy their newfound wealth. And then Ponian shares a border with the deer clans to the south. The exact motives of these creatures are unknown to us, but it wouldn't hurt to prepare infrastructure in the area in case large troop movements are required. Who knows, maybe this will help Ponian's tribes closer together. More must be done to lift the state of Ponian up to the level of the rest of the coalition. We will make development grants available to the government. Some Ponians might prefer to stay as an isolated tribe, but they will soon see the value of cooperation. Yay! Yeah, once this is over, we'll have a better science base. The only downside to that is, sure, it's better in, like, almost every way. But the one downside is, yeah, I will get less political power from it. Because apparently having a bad science base gives you more political power. I guess it's because, actually, I get it. It's because you're spending less money on your science base, so you're able to use it on other things instead. It's... Yeah, that makes sense. The River Coal and Steel Community. Initially proposed by the Foreign Minister of River Republic's Calm Current, the River Coal and Steel Community, RCSC, will be an organization to regulate the industrial production of all Riverland states. The goal of this is to ensure the continued peace and cooperation between all member states by creating a common market for coal and steel, thus neutralizing competition over resources. After political tensions heat up in Nabusa these last few months, the reformers came out on top. They have been formed by the harmonic influence of other river coalition countries. They're proposing them to lighten the burden. Okay, nice stuff, nice stuff. Feels a little weak, but whatever. You do you. I'd love to get another research slot, but there's so many things there, and I want to get down this whole thing before these annoying guys do their thing. And if I want to do that, I need to start pushing down this early on-ish. Oh, you're ending the poll tax. How nice. So their democracy is gonna survive, it seems. Okay. Yeah, some of those things are also just really nice for me as an individual country too, like extra political power, stuff like that will be just nice to get. Come on, there we go. Okay, got that. The construction's going well. Nobody else is investing in D-Pony. Yes. Okay, so I can do this. Hailed as the state has signed the Treaty of Coldstream and has opted into the River Coal and Steel Community. Hailed as an inventive solution to solve rivalry between the states of the coalition, the RCSC has pooled the markets for coal and steel, the prime resources for warfare. The member states have given authority over these markets to Coalition Oversight Committee. By interlinking the industries of warfare between the member states, the RCSC hopes to prevent conflict between its members. That's good. We also have the Citizens Youth. I don't think I've read a few of these. I'll go ahead. Might as well. The Citizens Youth is split into two branches. The first is for young foals and focuses upon the implementation of recreation activities such as sports leagues, field trips, and camping expeditions. Another branch geared towards young mares and stallions focuses more on teaching military skills, instilling discipline, and providing up and coming soldiers with a sense of patriotism. The Workers' Movement. The Workers' Movement is a grassroots program which sees ponies of exceptional loyalty work harder, longer, and without complaint in order to supply Lake City with the resources it'll need if it hopes to survive the turmoil ahead. It's hoped that these brave ponies will inspire their colleagues, friends, and families into following their example. And we've definitely read these ones. Deeponi is one of the less developed members of the treaty. To strengthen our relations with them and to make our ally able to contribute more to the alliance, we can invest in Deeponi, purchasing a significant patch of forest for industrial development will surely help our friends along the way. Yeah, we're surely doing this to be extremely helpful and kind, and no other reason at all. There's no other reason we're doing this. It's just to be kind and helpful. Like, we're such good people. Well, we're such good ponies, I mean. Saying people instead of ponies just reminds me of the there's an outtake, like the human version of the My Little Pony show. There's a bloopers episode for it, and one of the funniest things to me was always just, I think it was Rarity coming up and says, "Alright, all you ponies," and they're humans at that moment, so she's just telling all these humans, she's talking about all these humans as if they're ponies, and it's just like, see, that, the human version of the show is so weird to me, because somehow, I've watched My Little Pony enough, where the human version is the weird one. They as ponies feels very normal to me. They're ponies. You know, Twilight Sparkle is the main pony. You know, they're all types of ponies. They're all there. It's all fine. But the moment they're humans, I'm like, this is weird. They're not meant to be humans. They are ponies. But, you know, they're definitely, like, their actors are humans. Like, they're definitely probably more used to playing human characters. But, you know, I'm used to them being ponies at this point. So they better be ponies. And then there's the Pinkie Pie scene where she basically just shows off that she can break the fourth wall again. I love how Pinkie Pie is like the only breaking the fourth wall character in the show, because it makes her so unique. Like, she's not the main character. Like, I think Deadpool, for example, is just a little too much fourth wall breaking. Like, he fourth wall breaks every single moment, and it just gets a little much. But Pinkie Pie's like the perfect middle ground of like, well, she does break the fourth wall, but not all the time. She just breaks it often enough where every time she does it, I laugh. Like, it's just perfect. I don't think I read this event. Deeponia shares a border with Griffin territory, but their borderlands lack proper infrastructure. If the coalition is properly defend themselves against any sudden threats, our forces should be able to quickly move towards the border. Deeponia lacks sufficient industrial capacity to undertake a large public works effort in the area, so it is up to us to prepare the borderlands for military maneuvers. Lost on the lake. The Nanan Meru is one of the 100 fishing vessels which prowl the fresh waters off Jezergrad in order to find walleye, salmon, and pike for the city's citizens. The ships left port about a week ago and was supposed to return yesterday morning burdened with fish. However, that wasn't the case. Instead, the vessel has been reported missing, with the last known transmission happening 3 days ago on the southernmost edge of the lake. While it's not uncommon for vessels to go missing, the Nanan Meru was carrying a renowned Lake City biologist case study. Already, the press within Jazergrad has picked up the story and have begun publishing it, creating public outcry to find the ship and its crew. Captain Greenpeace of the Lake City Coast Guard has asked for the permission to use the organization's fleet to begin prowling the waters in an effort to find the ship. This endeavor would be extremely costly, but to do otherwise would likely send these fisher ponies to their doom. We can prepare a state funeral, or we find case study and Nan Maru. The search continues. We will find them, no matter what it takes. We are a good leader, a good king, a grand prince that will keep their own people safe. That is a promise. But I think this is a good time to end this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button. And as always, peace.